Hi guys, as you know, welcome to Amy's class. I am here with another video. Period. You're right. So you know what to do. Click on the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click on the notification bell, drop your comment, and share this video. Today, let's look at personal finance guide for beginners. Yes. Now, I want you to understand this. Fina- um, Personal finance is not an easy job. Managing your finance is not easy. It is work. I want you to understand that part. I want you to understand that your finance is an important task. So managing it is not going to be easy. Okay. And then for efficient financial management, we're going to consider this aspect. The aspect of your budgeting, the aspect of your saving, the aspect of your financing, and how to determine your future goals. They are very important. So without saying much, what is finance? Finance is all about maintaining and managing your finance in your lifetime or throughout your lifetime. Yes, it's all about managing or maintaining your finance throughout your lifetime. It comes with so much work. Most time includes how interest rates affect your portfolio and your daily expenses. So you see, these things are very important. You must be able to know them. I want you to understand something. Your financial plan relies on your daily expenses, your financial goals, your savings, your budgeting. To move forward, it relies on these things, your expenses, the money that comes in, your plans, your lay down plans and format and how it should go. It relies on these things. So make no mistake about it, finance is a big deal. As a beginner, you must know these things. When we talk about examples of your personal finance, what can be your personal finance? Your personal finance, when we talk about the example, we're talking about your budget, we're talking about your tax, we're talking about your retirement plan, we're talking about investing. These are examples. These are things that when you say we know, like, yes, these are examples. How you and your family members are able to split money, split financial responsibilities to be able to suit all of you and then to achieve more productivity and efficient results, right? Yes, these are examples. So we're going to look at the important personal finance terms, right? The three most important personal finance terms. This is the savings, the insurance, the budget. These are basically the three. So when we talk about this savings, we're basically talking about all your savings, the savings that you make, financial savings. For why do you make those savings? For better tomorrow, so that you don't have to like come to a point where there is no life plan, where they like with your kids you don't have what is your plan, how can they sustain their lives, how can you sustain your life for adequate living. These are why you make those savings. For when it comes in handy, you're able to know that there's a lay down structure, right? Then insurance, your life insurance, health insurance, car insurance. Why? For the benefit of your future, for the betterment of your future. Okay, these are ways you maximize profit. These are ways you promote adequate living, right? So I always say it's good you start young, you start early to do these things. Then talking about budgeting, what is budgeting? Budgeting, like I said, is a detailed lay down is a detailed lay down of your income and expenses in a period of time, right? Or over a period of time. Yes. So with budgeting, you lay down your income. With budgeting, you lay down all your expenses. With budgeting, you're able to subtract your income from your expenses. And your income must be way much bigger than your expenses. So these are ways. Now these are you create saving room for savings, for adequate living, for establishing yourself, for having something, a lay down plan, an escape fund. Yes, to promote healthy living. So these are basically it. These are the three most important terms that we use when it comes to personal finance. When we talk about the importance of personal finance, what are the importance of personal finance? With personal finance, it helps you to stay focused and disciplined. With personal finance, your discipline, your focus, you have direction, because you monitor your income and your savings. Every activities that goes on in your life, that goes on with managing your finance, financial stability, personal finance, personal goal, you have detailed results, you have detailed answers. So it helps you to stay focused and disciplined. The second one, it helps you to gain control over your financial life. You gain control, you gain stability, you're able to do more. You know when to cut costs, you know when to make the necessary adjustment, have an adequate living, provide for yourself, sustain for yourself. So you gain massive control over your financial life. The third one helps you to understand your financial state, because you basically have to know where you are. Yes, it helps you know where you are at the moment and how to go about it. When you know where you are, that's the point where you can think, what next? How do I do this? How do I figure out what am I supposed to do next? So yes, these are basically the importance of personal finance. Guide behind financial planning. Let's talk about guide behind financial planning. This is where we talk about assessment. This is where we talk about prioritization. This is where we talk about restraint. Now, when we talk about assessment, you assess. This is where you assess your financial plans, assess your spendings, assess your investment, assess everything that you need to. The income that comes in, you assess. All expenses, your savings, you assess. Now you're able to prioritize your financial plan. When you know these things, you prioritize the parts you feel I need to focus on at this point. There's prioritization. You make it become a big deal. You focus on it. You build on it. You produce maximum result. Then restraint. With restraint, you learn self-control. You learn discipline. You learn to use your money the right way. You will learn not to get ahead of yourself. You will learn not to add yourself up in don't be indebted to a lot of people. You learn to manage resources. Now with restraint, you will learn when you want to get a loan from bank or from, you find out how it works. What is their interest rate like? What are their gains? What is at stake? You check, you find answers. You discipline yourself. You don't make rational decisions that you don't think through. You don't just wake up and do things because you feel you have liberty to. Everything that you do becomes calculated and collected. So yes, these are basically the three main points. Principles of personal finance. I will always say pay yourself first. Always look back to your checking salary. Yes. Think about your interest checks, interest rate. These are things that must come first. Maximize your return checks. Yes, maximize your return checks. These things are very important. This is where you check your interest limit, your interest rate from multiple banks, savings, current, deposit, to be able to know that you're on the right track. Are you making the right decision? I will always say don't borrow what you cannot pay, but don't borrow what you can't repay, because it damages company image. It will damage your image. Now you have a lot of people start, the trust people have with your brand starts reducing. It starts bringing a lot of physical damage, which is not where you want to find yourself. Build your brand. It is important. Budget your money. I will always say budget your money. Your money comes first. Have an adequate budget for every money that comes into your hand. The last one is plan your financial future. Plan. Personal finance is all about planning. Finance is all about planning. Plan for your financial future. Plan your investment. Plan the necessary things you know that you need to do. Understand that in this there are lots of it comes in that comes in that we can check. But I'm giving you what I feel as a beginner. This is what you need. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.